Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to tell you how I change my skincare routine very effectively according to the seasons. Now monsoon is here and it has been really humid and hot outside, so you cannot work with the same things that you are using right now. You need to change your products according to the season, and that is what I'm going to tell you, how you can build a good effective routine for yourself. And you don't have to be harsh for your skin. You don't have to use a lot of tons of products. Just a basic few ingredients would really help you to calm down your skin during this period, because usually I have seen that in monsoon season your skin can get triggered very easily and you might end up having acne here and there. So you can actually prevent all of these things together. So I'm going to tell you how you can build your routine basically, and I hope this video is not long. And also, if you're watching this face for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And now let's get started with today's video. Now for your morning skincare routine, you can change pretty much everything except one thing that has to be permanent in your routine, that is sunscreen. You cannot replace your sunscreen with any other thing. You have to have used this thing, and no matter what the season that is, winter, summers or rainy, you have to use SPF. So yes, I'm not going to replace that anyways. So I did use SPF today. So for my removal thing, I like to use either an oil or a micellar water. Honestly, I'm very new to cleansing balm, and I have been actually really liking a good cleansing balm for my skin, because since the weather is transforming, my skin is getting combination. So mostly this part is very oily and the rest of the face is extremely dry. So cleansing balm really helps to melt away all the dirty things that has accumulated on the skin throughout the day. And also SPF, if you want to remove your SPF properly, you need a cleansing balm, oil or a good micellar water. So for my cleansing balm, I'm going to use this in Rituals cleansing balm, and this is a very nice melting cleansing balm. It has a lot of amazing ingredients like blueberry extract, lavender extract, argan oil, and all you need is a very tiny amount for your entire face and neck. And I'm just going to take it on my hand, and this balm smells like aftershave lotion. So yeah, fragrance is really like while it's not overpowering, it definitely helps to melt away makeup or the SPF really well, and I like that. Definitely need a good cleansing balm to remove your SPF, and see, it just melts away everything so nicely. Taking a little water to emulsify it, and it works really beautifully. I love this cleansing balm. And the fragrance is also not triggering or overpowering, so that is really good, because you don't have to use any ingredient or thing which can trigger your skin, especially when you're changing your routine. So choose your products, whether it's fragrance free or very subtle fragrance, and try to avoid fragrance at any cost, because it can be triggering for the skin. So, and see, it does not leave my skin sticky or heavy, and I really like this balm. So now next thing is a good face wash. I'm not changing my face wash because I recently started using this face wash again, and this one is this simple moisturizing facial wash. I would say if you have already a good face wash in your routine, you do not have to change it. But if you still want to go for a different face wash, then go for a hydrating face wash rather than stripping face wash, and make sure to choose your pH balanced face wash, because it will just make your entire routine go bad if you choose a bad face wash. So make sure you choose it wisely and go for a simple ingredients, nothing active in it, and just a basic face wash that cleans your face. That's it. You don't have to look for any fancy ingredient in your face wash, and definitely it will help. So I'm just going to use this simple hydrating face wash. This is a very basic yet very nice face wash. It does not dry out my skin, and I overall really like this. So I'm just gonna massage it for like 60 seconds. And yes, 60 seconds is really important to clean your face, and not only clean, you will see a difference in your skin. So make sure to wash your face for 60 seconds, and especially on your problematic areas. So for my problematic area as of now is like this area. It's very oily, not very, but oilier than usual, so I target this area a lot. And of course, since the weather is changing, I am experiencing blackheads on my nose, like this part. So I haven't exfoliated for like a month or so. I have been being so lazy with my skincare, and yeah, I need to exfoliate my skin soon. So I'll do that. But first, you need to wash your face clean. There's no dirt or sunscreen. From morning, I'm gonna wash my face and come back. Now just going to dry my face with a cotton t-shirt. Cotton t-shirt works for me a lot, and I have been using cotton t-shirt since ever, forever. You guys do use a cotton t-shirt to dry out your skin and all that. It helps a lot. But other than that, my skin has been doing really well. I'm not experiencing any active acne, and the retinol has been working really well for me. And also it is not purging my skin. That is really good. Next, another thing that I would mention, that using a toner or essence increases the chances of not having acne, and especially with ingredients like centella, cica, it is really calming, and panthenol. So always go for a good hydrating and good calming essence or a toner, and I highly recommend using a good essence or toner. It just helps in your hydration. It calms down the skin, and you don't have to choose a toner or essence with active in it. Then basic toner or essence would work, so you don't have to look for a toner or essence based on actives. Rather just choose a hydrating calming toner. And I'm going to use this Securonic from S&P Global. This is such a good toner. I'm going to finish this. So this is very calming, and all you need is a very tiny amount. I don't use cotton swabs for this. That is just a waste for cotton and your product. Just taking it and rubbing it. And as you can see, my skin is not completely dry. That is also one trick. So almost every essence or toner has hyaluronic acid. You don't have to specially choose a product for hyaluronic acid. You already have it in most of your skincare. So always use your products on damp skin. And I'm just going to put it like this. And this toner is really calming. It does not trigger my skin, and the fragrance is also very subtle. But definitely, if you are someone who does not like fragrance, go for fragrance-free products. But since this works really well for my skin and I don't mind the fragrance, it is actually very soothing and calming kind of fragrance which I like. So yeah, this works really well and hydrates my skin really well. Another trick that I have been doing recently, I don't use eye creams, but I use this Olay moisturizer as my under eye cream, and I'm using this as my second step. My dark circles has been improved a lot, and I don't know if you can see, but my fine lines under my eyes were too prominent because I have very dry under eyes. But this has been working so well, and using this as second step, it just sinks into my under eye really quickly, and then I top it off with a serum and then moisturizer or oil. So it just makes sure that it stays on my under eyes area. So I've been loving this Olay retinol moisturizer for my under eye, and I take a good decent amount. And the good part is anyone can use this, any age category. If you are above 16, you can use this. It's not very potent, and as an under eye cream, you can definitely use this. And just put this on my under eye. This is so good, very hydrating, and the consistency is very thick, so it just stays there. It's not it doesn't disappear very quickly. Stays for a good period of time. I've been loving this cream as in my under eye, and a lot of people keep asking me, what have you done for your under eyes? So I guess retinol has been working really well for my case. And yeah, and using this as second step is just good, so that your under eye area can take it, and this part you can actually use this on your entire face, whatever is left on your hands, and it's a good cream. So this is not a necessary step, but if you need it for your undereyes, you can. And the next thing that I really like to use is a good hydrating and calming serum. For that, I always choose a good niacinamide serum. So I've been trying a lot of them currently, but the most favorite one of mine currently is this Dr. Sheth Centella and niacinamide. Now Centella, we all know it's very calming and soothing. It prevents any kind of breakout or acne for your skin, and it actually repairs the skin. So it's one of the best ingredients for irritated or sensitized skin. And same goes with niacinamide. It's such a good ingredient. I think it's really nice, and I think the purging risk is very low for this ingredient. So if you have never used any active, I think starting up with good niacinamide is, like literally the best. Now I'm just going to take a good amount, and not full drop. Actually, you just need 3 or 4 drops, and put it on my skin. About niacinamide is it's very repair or skin's repairing kind of ingredient. It's hydrating, but it's very soothing at the same time. So yes, I do recommend using a good niacinamide serum. Always do a patch test, and also don't go crazy with the amount. 3 to 4 drops are enough for your face and neck. You don't really need a full entire pump. I see people using this entire pump on their face, and that is crazy. That you should not do that, because that just increases the chances of purging for your skin. No matter how mild the active is, never use more than it is required. So yeah, I really like and I recommend using a good niacinamide serum, and especially this one because this is centella based niacinamide. It also has zinc in it, so this is really good for acne as well as inflamed skin. And this is not at all sponsored. I genuinely like this. So yeah, and just wait for a couple of minutes until it's sink in your skin, so that you can go in with your moisturizer. To moisturizers, I would say go for gel based moisturizers, because it's not thick, so it won't increase the chances of purging on your skin. And gel based moisturizers are actually very lightweight, so you won't feel sticky throughout the day since the weather is really crazy. But if you think that your skin is gonna love a good cream based moisturizer, you can also use that. In fact, I also need a good cream based moisturizer throughout the day because I have very dry skin, and apart from this area, my entire face is very dry, so I definitely need a good thick cream based moisturizer. But currently I have been trying to use a lot of gel moisturizers, and I am liking it for my skin right now because it's very lightweight and does not purge my skin or make my skin irritated. And the one that I am currently using is this nice Dr. Sheth Aloe and Retinol Hydrating Gel. This also has 2% niacinamide and 2% urea, panthenol, aloe vera extract, and I broke the cap. Consistency of this cream is like good aloe vera gel, and I only need this much amount. It is very hydrating, but it's very soothing at the same time. And definitely, if you need a more layer, you can go with a second round of different moisturizer, and I do that because I have dry skin, so this won't be sufficient for my skin. But sometimes in daytimes, like if it's raining and it's too much humid out there, so I just use this one, and this works really well. Leaves the skin supple and gives a nice healthy glow, and does not make the skin look greasy or oily, and it just gives the really perfect amount of hydration. And I think that oily skin is gonna really like this moisturizer because this is oil free and does not have any kind of ingredient which can feel heavy on the skin. So yeah, I recommend this to oily skin type, but all skin type can use this, and I also really like this. I've been using this for about a week or so, and this is really good. Feels very calming, and before applying it, you can just put it in the fridge and then use it. It will just make your skin so much calm. It's very good. and I do like this a lot. It's pretty much it that I'm doing currently for my skin. I'm not using a lot of things or actives for my skin. As of active, I'm just using retinol like 4 or 5 days in a week, and the rest days I'm using this routine because this is very hydrating and soothing, and retinol at the same time is very repairing. So my entire routine, like my entire weekly routine has been working well, but I definitely need to exfoliate my skin. We'll do that soon. But so far this is really good, and this is how you can actually build a routine. And there are some do's and don'ts which I wanted to mention when you pick your routine for yourself. So don't use a 12 or 13 step routine. You don't need it. Your general like cleanser, toning and moisturizing will work really fine. But if you need to include actives, definitely I recommend a niacinamide serum or centella serum. Using snail mucin is also very good. Snail mucin is really calming, so the Cosrx one is really good. Or you can just choose these hydrating ingredients for yourself so that your skin doesn't purge, and don't go overboard with your actives. Just try to minimize the things and have a minimal skincare routine that is effective, that will work. And if that is the reason how my skin goes back to normal really fast, and I am able to heal my skin because I'm not using 20 products in my routine, which is insane. So yeah, I do not recommend that. Choose your products wisely according to your skin types. Go for lighter products. Don't use thick moisturizers or oils which can feel heavy on the skin, because that just increases the chance of acne. And yeah, I think you can build it according to your skin type, but if you want, you can use any of these products and these work really well. And this is not at all sponsored by any of these brands. So yes, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video and found this to be helpful, and I'm really happy to be back. Actually, I'm feeling really weird shooting this right now. I'm not even able to speak properly because it's been 2 weeks or what. I hope you enjoyed this video and found this to be helpful, and let me know if you have any queries or questions related to this skincare routine or any other thing that you might want to ask. And I will see you very soon with another video. Till then, please be happy, take care of yourself, and bye.